efficiency.
On the court for the Trailblazers, they've got Darrell Wright. Chris came in out there with Myers Leonard. Then it's Allen Crabb. And it's McCollum in at the 1. Okay, well, let's check in with Doris Burke reporting from our sideline in this game. Doris, take it away.
Yes, Kevin, Cavaliers head coach David Blatt, unknown here in the United States, but he spent the last 2 decades establishing himself as the premier coach in Europe. Last season, he led Maccabi Tel Aviv to an upset EuroLeague title. One GM described the team as, quote, outgunned at every position except coach. Kevin, it's been his dream to coach in the NBA.
Many consider him a genius-level coach. Doris, thanks. We'll see how he does. And so Wright nails both of them. Here's Irving. He's got 11. From deep. Offensive rebound.
It's like he's just trying to showcase his range, but he could probably get a better shot in that possession.
Yeah, he sure could. It doesn't do you any good if you miss it from that deep.
McCollum kicks to Crabb. And the pass to McCollum. From outside the arc. Kaman dishes to McCollum. And J.R. Smith picks up the foul. Leonard with a screen on Irving. McCollum passes to Leonard. The open shot, right. Plenty of room to knock down the shot. They got on this roll a while ago, and they just haven't looked back. Timeout called, Cleveland. And as with any timeout at this point of the game, important to go over the strategies that are working and those that are needed in terms of adjustments. And, of course, the opportunity, guys, to get hydrated with Gatorade before coming back out of the floor. We've seen some good action so far, and there's more of it to come.
Yeah, this game has been physical, it's been fast, it's been high-paced. So anytime you're in a situation like this where it's really a hard-fought game, critical to keep yourself hydrated throughout. Damian Lillard off to a great start to his NBA career. Year 1, he was the 4th ever unanimous Rookie of the Year. And then year 2, his first All-Star appearance.
Here's Irving, following the basket by LaMarcus Aldridge. To halt the run. And Irving gets it to go on the assist by Love. 14 points for Kyrie Irving. Lopez sets a screen for Lillard. Into Lopez.
Well, I tell you what, it was the good pick that was set that turned him loose.
And once he got around it, Steve, it was smooth sailing right to the hole.
Well, because of the pick, he had plenty of room. That's why he was able to power down that slam.
And it's Irving missing.
Such a solid performance for them inside. The rebounding has been terrific.
Yeah, that's just one of the few things that have gone their way today.
And then Lillard slams it in. He is capable, Clark, of some incredible athleticism.
And we just got a chance to see it on full display right there.
Well, you got to love a point guard who can finish like a power forward.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots just have not dropped for him today. That's a pretty good finish to a very shaky offensive possession.
Lopez, a screen on Smith. Lopez drives in. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Lillard's got assist number 10 tonight with that last one. For 3, Smith. That's out of bounds to the Cavaliers as Cleveland retains possession. For the Cavaliers, Thompson, he's checked in for Mozgov. Iman Shumpert has come in for Smith. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Kyrie Irving. They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time.
Let's see some of the numbers here on LaMarcus Aldridge. Some kind of performance he's been turning in and night out these past 4 or 5 weeks. 5th in scoring. And he's been a terrific rebounder as well, in the top 10 in that category per game.
And, you know, going back to his spot near the very top of the scoring list, I mean, he's come up with so many different ways to beat you at the offensive end of the floor. He's almost unguardable.
Shumpert with the steal. One-on-one fast break.
I'd say that fast break went according to plan.
Yeah, it sure did. A good job getting it started and a better job finishing it off.
Lillard attacking.
Iman Shumpert, an aggressive perimeter defender with lockdown potential. Still very foul prone early in his career, but he's got a chance to be elite defensively as he continues to grow.
And Shumpert, fantastic athlete. Great quickness and great ability.
Yeah, he's rebounded very well from his ACL injury, and he's got a nice handle to go along with good passing ability. A lot of upside remaining in his game.
Aldridge sets up the pick now for Batum. Afflalo, that's good.
That is not enough coverage. Got to do better than that defensively. Basically no coverage. I mean, defense did not look very good there.
For three, Love. And that one's good. Love's got 5 points so far.
Right back at you. They immediately get those 3 points back.
Trading punches, that's how you answer.
Aldridge with a screen on LeBron. And Afflalo kicks to Lillard. Clock at 6. Goes up off the pick. And the dunk by Lopez.
And we're seeing the shots just dropping from everywhere right now.
Yeah, since halftime, Steve, they've been operating very efficiently.
To the left side wing. Really left alone that time. And it's 7 points for Love. So timeout called here, the first for Portland. They come into this one following the loss to the Grizzlies.
Yeah, and you look at the stat sheet from that night, I mean, the turnovers were just glaring. No way you're going to give up the ball as many times as they did and still win.
Well, not unless you play an even tougher brand of defense and force even more turnovers on the other side. That's the only way you're really going to be able to counteract giving the ball to the opponent at your end.
And here at the end. The two stars, LeBron and Love, at the 3 and the 4. Iman Shumpert is out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's Thompson in at the 5 spot. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers. Misses from close range. Trailblazers leading by 14. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That'll be his second foul of the game. For the Cavaliers, Mozgov, he's checked in for Love. And J.R. Smith's subbed in for James. A free run to the hoop and some thunder on the finish.
Not exactly the way the D would have drawn that one up.
And when you got the space, hey, you might as well throw it down. That's what I always used to do.
Keenan sets a screen for McCollum. Kicks to Crabb. 6 on the shot clock. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. Mozgov dishes to Smith. Oh, went in there and tried to power it down, but drew contact. He'll head to the line.
Nice job there, attacking the rim and drawing the contact.
Yeah, I like that play there. The defense had no choice but to foul in order to save the dunk.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Trailblazers.
Well, the great passing we saw in the first half has carried right over into the second.
Something that's also benefited them tonight are the turnovers they've forced and the points that have come along with those forced turnovers.
Well, J.R. Smith, a guy who can take your breath away with his talent one moment and then exasperate you the next. Unbelievable talent, but he can be erratic offensively, especially with his shot selection.
Collin passes to Crabb. And a miss there on the triple. And it's Smith penetrating. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. The first free throw is good.
At the line for your Cavaliers, J.R. Smith.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Boy, perfect half at the free throw line for him. That'll help their comeback effort for real.
Yeah, that's keeping them close. It's going to take a full effort here in the second half, but they've got to continue to knock down these free throws.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. So Portland ends up going with the new group. Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Terry Stotts as he addressed his team. He told the players, let's put our foot on them and keep them down. We've got them exactly where we want them. I want to see you guys slow the pace, use the clock, and stay away from any silly fouls.
And Lillard kicks to Lopez. And down it goes, jamming that one home. An indication there of why the scoreboard looks like it does. Very passive defense.
But the finish was anything but passive.
No, he hammered that down, Clark. Superb above the rim action.
The Cavaliers trail by 14. Irving from long range. Cleveland the rebound. Mozgov dishes to Irving. Here's Shumpert. Good, and the assist goes to Irving.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They've got to get more intense.
Aldridge with a screen on Shumpert. Aflalo with it. Picked up by Thompson. And Aflalo kicks to Lillard. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. And he shows the focus there. Nails the technical.
Aldridge can do so many things on a basketball floor. It shouldn't really come as a surprise when he switches his style up. Last year, he played a lot more with his back to the basket.
LeBron, he's checked in for Iman Shumpert. Lopez. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in.
Blocking foul. That's his first personal foul.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. James misses. And to add what you said about Aldridge, the years before his last season, he tended to face up to the basket. Clark shoot over people, which was fine as he was so gifted.
But I think with the change to the Blazers' offensive schemes and just the way the team wanted to approach the season, they needed more of a back-to-the-basket guy, and Aldridge was as dominant as ever stepping into that role, in addition to still being able to knock down that face-up jumper.
And he gets it to go. 6 points for Smith.
You know, size-wise, this is not a great one-on-one matchup for him, but he got that shot to go.
But you wouldn't know it by how he finished. That's a nice hoop there.
Lillard with it. He's picked up by Irving. Shot clock at 6. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And Aldridge slams it in.
And they're getting that lead way up there now. I mean, it should be a stroll to the final whistle from here.
Yeah, this late in the game, it'd be almost impossible for them to blow a lead like this.
And the rebounding numbers don't actually tell the whole story. I mean, they're barely ahead in that category, but when they've needed them, they've gotten them. They've really battled hard.
It's their work on the glass, Steve, that's prevented any kind of momentum swing.
And there's the call on James. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second personal foul.
Well, jersey advertising, an idea that had been bandied about for a long while. Last season, in lieu of that, the league tested out advertising on the court apron for the first time, as well as a small ad on the top of the backboards. So the league, of course, always looking for new revenue streams.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Love's checked in.
And clearly no question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the Trailblazers.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Shot quality and better overall shooting.
And so checking out their season record, this game will become their 45th win.
bragging rights between these two teams were on the line today, and I'll tell you what, they put in a lot of good